Okay. Still kind of getting things set up here. Hey, there we go. Cool. All right, let me get the counter started. So we got 10 minutes on the clock. Nice. Lovely. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a good day for one. Just want to say that now. And hello, Black. Just putting a bunch of random letters in there. Fry, how you doing? Nico, hello there. Brittany. Marie. Hello, everybody. What's up, Julian? Number 11. Holy shit. Who else is here? Tasha up in the house. Mr. Moist. Moist man. Yo, Plague Doctor with a big 5. We meet again. Hello, old friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And how have you been? It has been far too long. Bernie poopy farts. I should use that 5 to pay for gas, as I parked my car this morning on an empty tank. But I was just being lazy. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what y'all about. Woo! Have you ever met Chills in real life? No, he lives in Canada. I live in Arizona. But we have talked, so he's an incredibly nice guy. Hope everyone drinks lots of water and stays healthy. Yes, definitely. I got to bring water in my room. Wait, no, I do. I have water right here. Let's go, baby. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, it's 9:38 p.m. for me, so it is nighttime. Noise. 1v1. Let's go. Let's see here. All right, Mr. Jensen, yourself? I am doing good. Yeah, doing pretty good. Feeling good. Been dieting, so I'm losing lots of weight and trying to work out to kind of keep my my muscle up. Kind of sucks when you're cutting because you lose a lot of your mass, but you know, we'll lose it and then I'll start bulking back up again. What's up, Aiden? What are you doing today, man? I'm going to be reading some spooky stories, so that's what I mainly do on the channel. I know a lot of people came from, like, the parodies and stuff, but a lot of everyone comes to from listen to my regular content, where I just read spooky stories and we have a good time. You know, some of them can get a little graphic, but, you know, yeah, we'll have a good time. Hey, Adam, how you doing? I'm gonna put my phone on silent here, because I got a new phone today, and I need to put the settings to not notify, because TikTok keeps going off, and I do not want that to keep going. Notifications. How do you do this? Notifications, turn that off. There we go. Alright, cool. Cool. Sweet. So what, we got about 6.5 minutes before we go. Dumpy reveal. You couldn't handle this dumpy. Is that that fucking when TikTok do that pokes his ass out? He's so funny. Dang, I was just about to blow your phone up too. Do it. Why did you get banned on TikTok? Short answer is I just like making people laugh. Long answer, Bernie Mac. So yeah, that's why. Bernie Mac came from the dead and got me banned. Josh Morris, yeah, that's his name. Mr. Dumpy. Josh Morris 1, right? That's his name. Him and his dad and his brother are all do it now. It's so funny. I'm gonna hug that guy floating, I don't know why. He definitely looks like he could use a hug. Yeah, this animation was done by Mr. Robin Michalson. Robin Micali. Wait. Robin Mika. No. Yeah, he's an amazing animator. He did the intro for the channel as well, and the outro, and just so much stuff for other creators. He's done stuff for Let's Read a shit ton. Yo, Slumber in the house. Hey friends, welcome back. Today we're gonna be reading some spooky stories. And today's video is sponsored by two people making out behind the Arby's. I hope you enjoy. I need to do a slumber parody already. Yo, Jose. What's up, Jensen? It's been a while since I've been able to join a stream. Well, it's good to have you. Thanks for bringing the horror stories back. Yes, I think everyone enjoys them. So I have, how many do I have here on my screen? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 15 stories here that I can, go through. So definitely have enough content to make maybe 2 videos that are long. Maybe like an hour-long video each, or I can break it up into like 30-minute videos. Who knows? 2 people in the car. Robin is a baddie. Yeah, he's amazing. He is amazing. What's up, Clickbait Club? We got 4 minutes still here. You know what? You know what I haven't done in a while? Let me grab something for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this. 1 second here. Oops. Papa, why do you still look like the baby? Papa baby. Yo, ex-husband. How you doing? How's it going? Okay, so I have a little something here for you guys. Okay. Let me just yeah, that sounds like shit. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. Evil Plague Doctor, I'm afraid I must be going. Good night, Mr. Jensen. Just kidding. Hey, thank you, Plague Doctor, for another 5 Runos. Let's go, McKinnon. Holy shit. Plague Doctor, you have a great night. It was good seeing you. Alright. So out of tune. Let me tune my guitar real quick. Sounds like doo-doo. Sounds like hot, molten shit coming out of someone's rectum. Rectummy. Come on. More. I got 2.5 minutes here. Okay, guitar. Yes, guitar. Okay, I think it's good to go. Cool, let's see here. Let me see how bad it is. Just tune that. Perfect. Okay. Now it's all good. Alright. I haven't played guitar in a while, so. Dust in my sack. I'm just kidding. I pooped my pants today. The poop rolls down my leg. And okay, that's enough. Got a minute to win it. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh wait, there we go. Minute for the story start. Poo poo platter. Here's a little story about poo poo platters. Oh my god. I just released a poo poo platter. Ooh, there's diarrhea everywhere. I made a poo poo platter. It went all over my dad. And my dad said, son, why is there poo-poo everywhere? Lady Spookaria just made a poo-poo platter. Ooh. Now there's poop on my chair. There's poop everywhere. Okay. Alright, let's go. We're done. Let's read some stories, guys. Alright, countdown over. Overtime. Double kill. Yo, Zinc, what's good? Jensen, Travis Scott. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let me loosen up my lips. You know, I ain't talking about my lips on my face. No. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm just kind of comfortable here. Take a sip of liquid water. That's good. Good stuff. Okay. Let me bring this page over here. What happened? There we go. We'll start right here. Let me find this first story real quick. Must have been this one. Yeah, it has to be. Ooh, it's a long story too. Lovely. I love doing long stories first. Okay. I think we'll keep the rain sounds. I like the rain sounds. Nice and ambient. I left Joel for a minute to say hi. Oh, thank you, Deb. Forgot that Joel was streaming. This singing is a shit. Like, this no stories. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Vlad. I'll read some stories. We'll get some stories. I'm sorry. I know I'm not a good singer. Oh, bye, Aiden. It was good having you for a bit. All right, let's read. Let's actually read. Oh, okay. It was high school. I always spent my time at the art classroom, as it was one of the few things that made me happy. Pottery was one of the true loves during... Oh, shit. Wait. Pottery was one of my true loves... Wait. Pottery was my true love during high school. I made bowls, cups, teapots, whatever made me happy. In my blissful ignorance, I was sure that everyone in my class was nice and genuinely kind people, and for the most part I was right. I befriended most of them, or at least kept on... Wait, what the fuck? I befriended most of them, or at least... or at least kept on friendly, positive terms, but mostly always had my head... Why can I not read tonight? Holy shit. But mostly always had my headphones in, and was zoned in on the pottery wheel, or another art project that was due. I made the mistake of befriending a junior boy as a sophomore. I cannot read tonight, holy shit. As a sophomore, Isaac. Now, Isaac seemed nice and normal. You know how some fucking motherfucker... Blah, 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 blah. You know how sometimes people seem a little bit off, and that's why people give off fucking shit. God. And that's why people give them a chance. Well, that wasn't the case. Either I can't read tonight. Either that, or I was too dumb to see the red flags. He was kind and helpful to everyone, and it gave me the heebie-jeebies. But this was in the beginning. I actually had a crush on him. Fortunately, I had reserved myself for not dating, due to some soul-crushing insecurities, and never really shared or pursued my romantic feelings with anyone, not even my closest friends. However, midway into our first semester, I started to get this creeped-out feeling. I would catch him looking at me, which he would smile and wave, so I didn't try to think too much of it. Then I noticed how he seemed to always just be there, to make conversation. If I mentioned being interested even the slightest bit in something, he would go up and out of his way to learn everything about it, or even gift to me. He ended up giving me a copy of a movie franchise I was interested in, because I was too anxious to say no, and I never watched it because I didn't want to invite anyone. Conversations with him, then I had to. Wait, what? Okay, this part just kind of... Conversations with him, then I had to. Wait, because I didn't want to invite any more... Oh, I see what they were saying. That was my bad. I didn't want to invite any more conversations with him than I had to. But things weren't bad yet. I had no clue he was stalking me. I just thought maybe he liked me, and was a little weird about it. My memory is a little foggy at this point because this is when I realized... Wait, no. There's something fucking wrong with this guy. And that is just my brain's defense mechanism, apparently. So, our semester final is coming up. We had a very special project that I still hold dear to my heart. But it was rather unique, so I don't want to share the details. I will say that I poured my heart into this project. However, I could not be happier to this day with how it went. The only good thing in this story. After the final, we stood together with our projects for a group picture. Isaac stood next to me, and a close friend of mine who picked up how creepy Isaac had gotten got in the way before I did. Now, I'm gonna mention I have ED, and I'm non-binary, and at the very least, looked like an underweight tomboy lesbian. Short hair, stretched ears, a flannel and a binder to hide my chest. Even for my small town, how did more people not guess I was queer? Anyways, that is important because I was very insecure about how feminine my figure was, and I did not take compliments well. Okay, back to the story. So, we're all standing to get our pictures taken, and while our teacher's figuring out everything... And while our teacher is figuring everything out, Isaac turns to me and says, "You look really nice today." I smiled and nod, saying thank you to be polite, but it doesn't end there. He proceeds to tell me, "I like your shirt. It looks really good on you." My smile dropped and I said something I don't remember to try to deflect the comment. He only smiles and leans into me saying, "Don't say that. You're beautiful, don't you know?" Red flag, red flag, red flag. But me being me, I was terrified, uncomfortable, and froze to the spot. Luckily, my friend was watching the whole thing right next to me. He goes on to say, "You're so shy, it's really cute." And at this point, my friend interrupts, yelling, "Anyways!" and physically moves me to the other side and takes my place. I was about to cry. Yes, I did. Also, yes, later in the bathroom. Wait, was I about to cry? Yes, I did. I see. I'm gonna go back from that story. Was I about to cry? Yes. Did I? Also, yes. Later in the bathroom, she asked me if I'm okay, and I nod. But, girl brain, she knows I'm not okay. From there on out, I actively start avoiding him, and he notices. I don't remember if this happened in my sophomore year or my junior year, so this might not be entirely accurate time-wise. But let's say New Year starts. I get into our APR class and figure out that my schedule reluctantly... Wait, sorry, it was a run-on sentence. And figure out that my schedule reluctantly... Wait, what the fuck? I get into our APR... I lost my place in the story. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Where was I? I get into our APR class. I figure out that my schedule, reluctantly say hi to Isaac, and everyone else as soon as business as usual. Traveling what? Traveling dead-eyed from one classroom. Oh, I see. Traveling dead-eyed from one classroom to another. But very quickly I noticed. Any class I had on the first floor, Isaac was always there to chat me up. I would smile politely and walk as quickly to my next class as I could. But I felt like he was always there. Then it happened. I'm in the art room, working on the wheel with a group of others, and he comes either kneels or sits across from me. He would always try to talk to me while I was throwing on the wheel, even when I had my headphones in, and he starts to work his way into asking me out, in front of everyone. I'm very familiar with people trying to get you to do something you don't want to do in public settings, in hopes that you'll say yes and not make a scene. But I was very tired of being polite, even though everyone else could tell I was... Even though everyone else could tell I was uncomfortable. So I was thinking maybe we could... No. One of the first goddamn times I ever told someone no my entire life. And I thought I was going to get murdered for it. He freaks out. I honestly don't remember what happened. I just remember ending up on the other side of the classroom, and his friend physically dragging him into the other room and put him in his place. His friends come back out and ask if I'm okay, and tells me he's sorry for Isaac's outburst. I don't even remember what I said. I just know that I wasn't in that room when Isaac returned. After that, I really noticed the fact that he was following me this whole time. And I had made a few more upperclassmen friends. I had made a few more upperclassmen friends who picked up on this as well, which I'm grateful for. But they could always be around. But they couldn't always be around. What the fuck? But they couldn't always be around. He followed me from class to class, sometimes trying to talk to me, sometimes following behind me, sometimes walking right next to me the entire time. He would find me in the cafeteria, where I had this horrible luck of not sharing with anyone who knew, and he would wait for me to leave the school and follow me to my bus. I decided to fuck this, and I told my dad. I thought if anyone would scare this guy into not looking into my direction ever again, it would be my dad. The guy whose head chef had a bartender. Daddy. The guy who's the head chef and bartender at a restaurant he works at. The guy who knows... The guy who fucking kick his ass. The guy who throws out rowdy drunks and beats the shit out of dudes who try to sucker punch him after they try to bail on his check. This motherfucker scares all of my friends on accident. And he will scare this boy for sure. Except he didn't, believe me. He told me later that he didn't try... God dang it, Bobby, why can't you read a spooky story? He told me later that he didn't think it was serious, and thought I was just... fucking shit. And thought I was just exaggerating. So I told my counselor. Oh, but Isaac is such a nice boy. He's just a little awkward. And then I told my art teacher. Some people just show emotions differently. I can't do anything about that. Cool. I had a few friends who could keep him away from me a few times a week, and absolutely no adults to help me. So I stopped going to the art room outside of class. I stopped going to lunch, and then class. The only time he wasn't there watching me is when I lost him in the crowd of kids and hid in the bathroom until the bell rang. I cut across the road to get to the buses, which I continually got yelled at for being the only one. Where was I? I cut across the road to get to the buses, which I constantly got yelled at for. But it was the only way I could get away from him. He never laid a hand on me, thank God. But for the mental games, they were exhausting. I was paranoid, tired, and anxious. I found out how to get into the art room when no one was there, however. Upper class art students were notorious for always being in the art room. It was technically 3 connected rooms. The main entrance was the storage area, which led to the regular classroom, and out the side was the ceramics room with another door. So, being the evolving burnout I snuck in early morning, unlocked the ceramics door, which was always supposed to be locked, and when my teacher was teaching a lower class, or just wasn't there, I would sneak in. I felt like I had a space back. I felt like I had my space back. And for a while, I actually thought things were getting better. Have you? Oh, who was that? Hey, your ex-husband with a 2. Men who refuse to take no for an answer upset me. Thank you. And yes, they upset me too. Now, nobody better tell me no. But, no, I'm just kidding. Hey, what's up, Sam? Welcome. And Fearsome's in here, too. And DRJ. Sussy Bussy. You're my sussy little baka. Ooh. Ooh, baby, you know I love you. Okay. Let me get back to this story. The story. Where was I? For a while, I thought things were getting better. Let me take a sip of water. Oh, God. Okay. Have you ever sat in a public bathroom for 6 hours before? It's fucking awful. So I was happy to have the art room back. I would throw my backpack down, pull my hair back, and blast my music, and just vibe. I got pretty comfortable with going into the rest of the art room, and one day, of fucking course, I come out to clean a few paintbrushes and see him walking through the... Wait. Where was I? I come out to clean a few paintbrushes and see him walking through the... Fuck. I come out to clean a few paintbrushes and see him walk through to talk to our teacher. And wouldn't you know it, he sees me. So I'll go back into the ceramics room alone, like the dumbest final girl from a horror movie. And almost immediately, he is shutting the door behind us. I'm fucking shaking. I just hope he leaves when he starts talking. Where have you been? I don't see you anymore. You're hard to find. Do you hate me? Do you hate me that much? Well, at least I was... Wait. Well, at least I really was hiding from him, if he couldn't find me. I don't remember if I said anything, but I just kind of remember everything felt like it was in slow motion. He seemed really close to me, and I think I said I had to go. And then I fucking booked it out of there, and into the nurse's office. Actually, come to think of it, I should have told the nurse, or my history teacher, or our security guy. They had more sympathy on their left pinky than the entire rest of the staff put together. I know a good school nurse. After I really got... oh, shit. After I took my morning shit, he found me taking a shit. Let's see. After that, I really didn't go anywhere unless someone was with me. Even then, I felt him staring at me, and without fail, I could pick him out of a crowd watching me. He didn't smile or wave, or even avert his eyes, and I was very convinced something bad would happen if I was ever alone with him again. I didn't bother telling anyone... Wait. I didn't bother telling anyone anymore because every adult turned me down and dismissed me. Hell, my own dad didn't even believe me. The last time I'm aware he saw me was the end of my junior year. The seniors were all out of school early, like always, and he had stopped in for something as I was skipping class and wandering the halls, because the class was led by a homophobic racist, and talked down his nose to me and made nasty comments at all the girls. I had my headphones in and was swinging the hall pass around when I saw him walk towards me and waving. I immediately turned around and basically ran up the stairs to the second floor. He called my name and yelled it, and he yelled something else before finally yelling, "What, are you just never gonna talk to me again?" And, yeah, I never did. I know it's not intense as to what others have gone through, but it's the mind games and the lack of knowing that still keeps me up at nights and gives me nightmares. What all did he do that I wasn't aware? Wait, fuck. What all did he do that I wasn't aware of? How long did he really follow me? How long did he keep tabs on me after graduation was over? What if he never stopped? High school was hell. The teachers were demons, and Isaac. If I ever see this... Wait, if you ever see this. If you ever see this, let's never meet again. Hey, there we go. That story was crazy and spooky and downright fucked up. Oh, you saw the Chills video? You like that one? What's wrong with adults in this story? I know, some adults just, I don't know. Refill, please. Time to get my drink on. Time to drink a bunch of Cheerios. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. That's good water. Water. I love water. Let me find my next story. This one's not nearly as long. Good, good. Let me... put my little sound effects in this video. I edit kind of on the fly as I do stuff, just so you guys know. I think a lot of you guys know this, but it is what I do, and it works for me. Makes it easier to get videos out. There we go. So that's good right there. And then I can kind of take a break and sip my water and stuff. So, how's my night? It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's going good. Water. No. She made beans. Okay, let's see. This one says, cab driver tried to kidnap me with his mates. I wonder what this story is about. Okay, let's see. Like... Abu Dhabi. Wait, the hobby. Let me make sure I pronounce this this town right. It's in United Arab pronunciation. Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi. I'm an idiot. Abu Dhabi. I see. Dhabi. Dhabi. Okay, that's how you pronounce it, yeah. Abu Dhabi. I was living in Abu Dhabi when this happened. I was about 17 years old at the time. I've had a number of experiences from taxi drivers out there that could fit on the sub, but this one was by far the worst and the creepiest. I'd like to share it with you all. It was Boxing Day 2020, and I was going to my friend's house for a Boxing Day party. He lived in a compound that was a bit of a drive off the island itself, and although not a rural suburb by most standards, this area could be classed as such. These residential suburbs were also still mostly in development. Every block had a new building site, plenty of empty shells of houses, no security cameras at the time, etc. There were no pavements either, just rubble and sand patches split by tarmac roads. Now, taxis in the UAE are crazy common. You just put your hand out and one pulls up. And back then, there was less security. There were no cameras or mics in the cars, just the meter. I held the cab and sat in the front, as a result of the past experiences I've had, and we set out on our way. Things started normally. We talked as I normally would get into the cab. How long have you lived here? Do you enjoy the place? Etc. Eventually we're on the highway, and after we cross the water into the mainland, he pulls over onto the hard shoulder and without saying a word to me, pulls out his phone and calls someone. He's speaking his native tongue, and he's South Asian descent, so I had no clue what he's saying. but I ask him politely to continue driving as the meter's still on. He nods, hangs up, and... oh fuck. He pulls out a bazooka and shoots me. He nods, hangs up, and gets going again. This happened a second time, again without a word of warning. And now I'm suspicious. This time I ask him again to keep going, but he ignores me and keeps talking on the phone. We're on the highway, so I get out of fear of going... wait. We're on the highway. We're on the highway, so I can't get out of fear of going splat. Not being able to hail a cab or being jacked for a jaywalking. Being jacked for jaywalking. Wait, what? Not being able to hail a cab or being jacked for jaywalking. After a few minutes, he gets going again, and we pull off the highway. Still heading the direction I need to be, we reach the first roundabout, where we need to make a right turn. But he goes straight over. Everyone knows where this compound is. It's the biggest one in the city. And as a cab driver, there's no chance he didn't know how to get there. So now I'm even more suspicious. And I kind of had this feeling of, trepidation. Like I just know this vibe and what might be happening. I ask him to turn around at the next roundabout, but he ignores me. Now I'm getting agitated and angry. I ask him to just stop the car and I'll get out and walk. Nope. He literally just ignored me and kept focusing on the road. At this point I'm shouting at him. Numerous explosive, etc. It's clear that he's got something else planned. Eventually he pulls off the main road onto a dirt track that led a couple of 100 yards into a massive building site, and he keeps driving down it. He then turns to me and tells me to get into the back seat, and repeats this as he increases... And repeats this in an increasingly forceful... And repeats this in an increasingly forceful manner, to the point where he's shouting at... Fuck me, dude, what the... To the point where we're shouting at each other. At the end of the dirt track is a little old... Mimbus? Wait, is a little old Mimbus? How do you say that? At the end of the track, At the end of the dirt track is a little old Mimbus with roughly 5 dudes stood next to it. I didn't notice this immediately. All I cared about was getting out of the car, and I'm in front of... Ah, shit. I'm sorry. I'm just adding stuff to the story. All I cared about is the car has stopped. All I care about is that the car has stopped, and I'm in front so I can get out. I'm not locked in. Inexplicably, I threw some money at him, and jumped out of the car with my bag and started walking away, jogging back down the track. I could only imagine that earlier phone call he made was to these Minibus men. That earlier phone call was to these minibus men. I hope I said that right. Where was I? Okay, I see. As I was starting to get away, they jump in the minibus and drive down to catch me. As the taxi turns around and does the same. They all pull up in front of me like police do in the movies, when they stop a bank robber and jump out. The taxi driver runs right up to me, grabs me, and screams point blank in my face to get in the bus. I can still smell and feel that damp heat from his breath as it touched my face. I kicked him in the nuts. No. As it touched my face, and the little bits of his spit hitting my cheeks. This honestly just enraged me, so I grabbed him by the throat and pushed him against his car. I screamed something back at him, I can't remember what, and let go. They all get on their phones and start calling and messaging and moving towards me, so I just got out of there as fast as I could. Ran all the way down and back onto the main road, and went to my mates on foot. I know I should have taken the plate numbers and IDs, etc., called the police even, when I was in the cab, let alone after it happened. However, I was 17 years old with a bottle of Jack Daniels in my bag, on the way to a party with all my mates drinking, in a Muslim country where the drinking age is 21. The paranoia of the trouble from that was enough to keep me quiet from the authorities, although I did tell every family member and friend. So yeah, if I could never meet you and your little minibus posers again, that would be great. There we go. Interesting story. Hey, Belinda with a 2. Thank you. And Spinal Joe with a 5. Oh, shit. We got a chills request here. Not Tasha when getting into timed out. Number 9, the Lorax secretly makes love with a tree. That's why he doesn't want anyone cutting them down. I hope I can speak for the trees one day. Jesus. What are you doing over there? I'm making love to a tree. The Lorax gets a splinter inside of his penis hole. I think he'll think twice before making love to a tree again. Let's see here. Let's see here. That kills me. This is my me time. My me. Me. My cat's not even in my room. Let's go, baby. I love the story of Chungawunga. Yeah, I forgot how I came up with that. Might have been... Sometimes the parodies come from Discord calls and stuff. Just joking around with other people. So maybe it was from someone else. Chungawungo. Chungawungo's Revenge. Yeah, that was it. It's literally my cat. You wish. What was that one? My heart. I loved her. Wow. Oh my god. Holy shit. Chungawungo's Revenge. Chungawungo, and the story of Chungawungo and the chocolate factory. Homestar Runner. Strong Bad. Look it up. Wait, what is that? I'm looking it up. Oh, Strong Bad. I haven't seen Strong Bad in like, fuck, probably 15, maybe 18 years. Holy shit. I remember Strong Bad. Oh, yeah, today we're going to be doing something. Yeah, holy shit. Oh, like crap. That's crazy. Being in a call sounds fun. Yeah, they're amazing. I don't go on my Discord server too much, but I've been planning on doing some more Discord exclusive stuff, you know. Trying to yeah, just kind of be there for the community and everything. Say Naya, the Chills voice. I'm about to annihilate you. Hee hee. I'm as bad as Michael Jackson. No. Okay, let me get back to the stories. Let's see. Let's see here. What's the next one on the docket here? Here it is. Oh, it's a tiny story. I can put all the tiny stories at the end. That way I can, here we go. Here's a good, decent sized story, looks like. Yeah, this is not that short. Okay. Let's do this, baby. Baba Ganoush. Ooh, my ears. My ear holes. I love them. Nope. I'm gonna put it on the other music. Take the rain sounds off. I'm gonna put the I like the piano noises sometimes. Helps me kind of think. Where are they at? They are somewhere here. Hey there. Okay. That's better. Okay. This happened a few years ago, and sometimes I still have nightmares where I didn't manage to get away. Let me start off by saying I live in a pretty big city, lots of bars and clubs, and I have experience with partying and drugs. I've been in a blackout drunk situation, and this was not that. I no longer go out on my own. That night, I had decided to go out with some friends, bar hopping. I mainly knew only one of the girls that I hung out with there regularly. The other two were more acquaintances or strangers. I was very outgoing and loved meeting people, so that was nothing new for me. We had a few drinks at a bar and continued on to the next one, having fun, great times. One of the girls I didn't know well pulled out of the party stuff sometime during our second bar visit. I decided to skip it because I wasn't looking to get effed up that night. My friend said yes, and she and the third girl went to the bathroom. The second girl, let's call her Barb, kept saying I should go in with the other two. I declined and declined. She got a little aggressive and mean after the third time I declined. My friend came back just then, and Barb acted like nothing had just happened. We had some new guys joining our group to flirt. I'm in a relationship, but my friend and Barb were not. By then, the second girl had left. Barb and my friend were standing there getting pretty messed up. I went to use the bathroom and texted my boyfriend that I was coming home soon, and saw that my phone was dead. When I came back, the guys had gotten shots. I was still pretty sober and declined the shot. Barb shoved that shot into my hand and avoided a scene. I took it. I started to tell my friend that I was heading home, but one look on her face and Barb, I saw that they were out of it. I was starting to feel pretty woozy myself, so I grabbed my things and their things and started shoving them to go. The guys that bought the shots were The guys that bought the shots were fingering each other's buttholes. The guys that bought the shots were protesting. The guys that bought the shots were protesting, but I wasn't getting resistance from the girls. I held the cab, my phone was dead, so no Uber. And I remember putting the girls in the back and telling the driver that they were dropping off my friends at their houses, and then going to my address. Then I blacked out. I remember dropping off my friend, then another blackout. Then I was alone with the driver. I was in the front seat and he was holding my hand. I looked around disoriented, took in the sight of him holding my hand while driving, like my boyfriend would. I saw my wallet in the center cup holder, and the meter was off, and was telling me not to be talking. And was telling me that he was talking to me in a romantic. And told me that he was taking me to a romantic place. I told him no, please take me home. My boyfriend was waiting at home. He said something along the lines of, "Stop talking about him, I told you," which to me in hindsight indicates that I had told him many times. He said I just wanted to pretend for a little bit, and held my hand tighter. I didn't want to trigger a violent reaction, so I left my hand there, and started to reach my wallet and my other hand. He saw, and started to reach my wallet from the cup holder to his other side where I couldn't reach. No, I fucked it up, sorry. Where was I? So I left my hand there and started to reach for my wallet with my other hand. He saw and let go of my hand, and I took my wallet from the cup holder to his other side where I couldn't reach. I was still woozy and blacked out again. When I came to my senses, we were parked near a very fucking goddamn it. When I came to my senses, we were parked near a very well-known romantic and touristy location in my city. Normally this place is packed. Not that night. It's pretty far from anything else and surrounded by woods. I started to cry and tell him to please take me home. I want to see my boyfriend. I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone, please. He looked at me and said, I will take you home if you pretend Sorry, my brain's all scattered today. I'll take you home if you pretend to be my girlfriend for a little while. I sat there in shock. I wish my brain wasn't addled. Addled? Addled? Maybe they meant rattled. Rattled. I wish I'd never gone out. I wish I could see my boyfriend for the thousandth time that night. I said okay. He smiled and put my wallet back in the cup holder. I took it slowly and put it under my leg. He then took my hand and looked out the front window onto a little lake he had brought to me. Onto a little lake he had brought me to. He started talking, and I don't remember what he was saying. I was just trying not to black out again. I waited for him to look at me and asked again, please take me home. He said if I give him a kiss. I said no. He looked mad for a fraction of a second and squeezed the hand he was still holding. He leaned in fast and kissed me anyways. I kept my lips sealed tight against him, ready to fight, ready to bite and scratch and not go down easy. He let go of my hand and backed away, and he started the car and started to go back to the civilization. I was crying silently and possible. Wait. This story's fucked up. I was crying silently as possible, trying not to be heard so he would forget that I was there and want to touch me or hold my hand. I waited till we were near enough people that I could bolt out of the car and find another way home. I think he saw me grabbing my wallet from under my leg and knew my intention to jump out the next red light. He snatched it again and said he would drive me. I just nodded. But by then I didn't care about the wallet, my phone, or anything else. Jumping out no matter what, I was going home. I didn't know what time it was by then. I do know that there was almost no cars driving in my usual busy city. No buses, no people. I didn't care anymore. He stopped at a red light. I unlocked the door and yanked it open and ran. I didn't look back, but I heard the car peel out of the intersection. He was running too. My phone's still dead, no wallet, so no money. Really far from my house. I was still dozy and crying. I had no idea the time. I just started walking home. I heard a car pull up near me and started running out of the intersection. I heard a woman's voice yell out, "Are you okay?" I stopped and swirled around as the most beautiful person I've ever seen in the world was walking towards me slowly. Hands out in front of her so as to not scare me. Let me take some water. I started crying even harder, I started crying even harder, even more incoherent than I'd ever been in my entire life. She hugged me so hard and asked for my boyfriend's number. She called him and he answered straight away. She started telling him where I was and that I was okay, and that she was taking me home. I cried the whole way back, trying to explain what had happened, but still woozy, still freaked out. It was so hard. So we drove in relative silence. When we got home, my boyfriend was waiting outside, losing his mind. My savior gave me a phone number to call her when I felt better, and drove off. It was 5 a.m. I left the bar at 10 p.m. That's all I could remember. A week later, my wallet showed up in my mailbox. So, yeah. Taxi driver. I hope we never meet again. That story's fucked up. Hey, bye, Wolf. Have a good night. Eric Pog. Oh, shit. I should make that one of the whenever someone becomes a channel member. Eric Pog. I might set that to one of them later on. Me when the turtle makes the pro level plays. I've never played. Hey, Jag in the house. Let's go. Let's go. And Josie. What's up, Josie? How you doing tonight? Let's see. Hoes in the house. Hoes in the house. I keep missing you on lives. Oh, TikTok. Yeah, my TikTok lives are super random. Hey, what's up, Jessa? How you doing? Yeah, I don't understand how anyone could glorify fucking rape. It's disgusting. But I don't know. It is so here's something I don't talk about very often. Politics. No, I'm just kidding. But when I when I get stories and stuff, I like to talk to the authors a little bit. Okay. Oh, someone just messaged me. Author said, I don't want my story used. I said, okay, not a problem. Thank you for letting me know. But yeah, I always talk to the authors if I can. Sometimes they don't message me back, but they'll just be like, yeah, read the story. And that's it. But yeah, there's stories. I think stories like these help people deal with trauma a lot. I get a lot of messages from people saying that, you know, the videos and kind of everything, even me sharing my own traumas, help them kind of deal with stuff that's going on in their own lives. And it's really weird how kind of YouTube has like changed my life. I kind of went from like, you know, I knew I wanted to read stories. I just, you know, I wasn't really part of the community at some point. I started to kind of meet people and dive into it, and you know, a lot of you guys changed my life. That, you know, I don't want to get all baby gushy on here, but yeah, you guys definitely changed my life. Like, I don't know what I'd be doing right now, especially after everything. But yeah, you guys have been amazing. You guys have been like a family, and it's so cool to have you guys here at nights and just be able to have kind of a place to kind of get away to every now and then, and just talk with you guys and enjoy the company. And it's very refreshing. You guys are always so funny. I love rating other people's streams as well. I love doing that and just kind of spreading some joy. It's all love, Eric, unless they want it. I remember when you were a baby nerd. I know. Dev, you've been around for a while. Holy shit. Yeah, a lot of you guys. Everyone's been, yeah, all the OGs are definitely here. We have some new faces as well, which is cool. It's super cool to have new people coming in here and just hanging out. YouTube's pretty much the only place I vent all my traumas and bad feelings. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I used to go on Discord, and I would talk to like random people about kind of just my life and stuff. And you know, I just didn't really have friends IRL. Like, I still don't. I really haven't had a friend in real life in probably going on like 8 years now. You know, haven't had someone that I go to their house and hang out and say, hey, what's up. You know, no one, just online. So it's really weird. And I probably won't ever have IRL friends, you know, except, you know, if I meet someone online, like hang out or something like that, that'd be kind of cool. Haven't done it yet, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm just I'm comfortable with just being, you know, with my daughter, and you know, kind of figuring out where I'm gonna be in life, and trying to figure out stuff, you know, other things too. But yeah, as far as like friends go and stuff, I don't know, kind of scared to make friends. I have like this really weird fear of like, I don't know, what if they want to hang out and I'm not there for them, or, you know, that kind of sense of like connection I feel is gone. But when it's online, it's so much easier, you know. I don't feel so bad whenever I'm like, hey, I'll message you in a little bit, you know, and then I just ghost everyone because I get so many messages now. I'm like, fuck, I feel so bad. Yeah, one of the downsides of like growing as a content creator is losing that connection with your with your fan base, I guess is the best way to put it. You know, I remember being able to like go on Discord calls with people and you know, just having chats and stuff all night. And now it's like it's so hard because I'm trying to keep content coming out. I'm trying to make people laugh. I'm trying to keep. Once someone laughed at my friend who was manipulated and catfish and called them fuck them. But it's hard. It's hard trying to stay relevant, you know. You just gotta keep fighting. I love that strong bad kind of reference there. Team Hermit Unite, yeah. We're all just a bunch of hermit crabs, just kind of chilling, having each other's backs. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get so personal there. Anyways, I'm gonna get into the next story. But yeah. Anyways, just want to say I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, and I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Let me get into the next story before I start crying out of my pee-pee. No. Sorry, I use comedy as kind of like a crutch. I think a lot of people do, but I've always used it. I'm a bi ninja. That's weird enough, Team Jensen. Bi ninjas unite. Become a bionicle. Okay, let's do this next one. My voice is kind of getting rough right now. I could feel it. This happened about 4 weeks ago, now on a Saturday. I live near a coastal area that has a few popular beaches. On this night, I was with 2 friends, but it was really late, so there weren't really any other people around except for the occasional police car or other visitors to the beach. We must have been getting there close to around 11 p.m. We hung around sitting in my car and on the beach wall for a few hours. The 3 of us were talking about the same sad stuff that friends have been going through. So we're already in an upset mindset. Nothing weird happened while we were there. There was just some other kids that would hang around for a bit and leave. We left the beach at around 1:30 a.m. I'm driving and I have a friend in my passenger seat and the other one in the seat. My tongue's getting all dry. Come over here and lick my tongue. That was so fucking disgusting. Now I sound like corpses. No. Or maybe I won't do this one. My voice is getting super chapped. And I don't like having continuity issues in my stories. Now my throat's dry. I don't know how people do that so much. Like Joel reads for like 3 hours. Slumber fucking reads for like 8 hours in one setting. But holy shit. You know what? Yeah, I've been streaming for about an hour. I think we're hitting that kind of landmark time that I usually end streams. Let's do an old Jensen raid. You know, those are always fun. You know who's still streaming? That'll be a good stream to raid. Let's Read. Cause he's raided me so many times, so I think it's time we can let's raid Let's Read, guys. Holy shit, that would be awesome. Alright guys, so let's I'm gonna put a link here in the chat and we can all just do a good old Jensen raid. Jensen raid over here now. Let's go, baby. But thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Great community. I love you guys. Go over there. Go over to Let's Read stream. He's got about 620 people watching this little Jensen raid. I love doing these because they're fun. All right, go for it. Everyone do it now. I can't raid. I'm lazy. Too bad. You gotta do it. You gotta raid. Raid now. Raid this link, guys. Go, 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 go. Are you afraid of the art? I shall see you later too. And thank you guys. Thank you guys for chilling. And I shall see you guys later. Adios. Adios, amigos. My daughter says that a lot now. She goes, adios, amigos. Play the outro here. All right. All right. Good night, everybody.